let me be real with you. No one is going to notice your potential if you're too busy doubting it. Overthinking isn't protecting you, it's paralyzing you. Here's the truth. Overthinking feels protective, like as if you're being careful, you're planning, and you're perfecting everything, but in reality, you're just disguising it while you're busy trying to make the right move, actually not making any moves at all. And in this world, silence looks like absence. The thing is that we want to mistake ourselves as this, like these celebrities that could just drop albums at midnight and everyone will watch. That is just not at the caliber that we are at. We need to be making noise in order to be heard. There's so many other people constantly putting out content, constantly putting out things and making moves, and you are just not one of them because you are overthinking things, because you're trying to perfect your launch, you're trying to perfect your way into accomplishing your goals, when that's just not the reality. You have to get through the ugly to get to the pretty. And then people just can't support what they can't see. And if you stay quiet, you stay overlooked. How do we fix this? What's the solution to this problem, right? You have to start moving before you start spiraling, which is hard to do when you think all the time. But I'll mentally pretend to grab the lips of the person that's speaking in my head and tell them to literally shut up. Like, shut up, because you don't have a say in what my future looks like, because you're making it impossible for my future to become reality. So in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you how to stop overthinking, take a risk towards your goals, and finally stop wasting time, and how to start today. Again, my name is Aldi, and I make videos about goal setting, productivity, and procrastination. So if that's the type of content you love to consume, then don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Also click the notification bell so you do know when I do upload, and follow me on all my social media. I am at Aldi Silva. So are you tired of your overthinking and constantly being overlooked and not tapping into your full potential? Then feel free to join my accountability group membership called the Studio of Self, where we are deep diving into a training on how to actually get you to follow through with your goals. So it is a space for us females who are just tired of planning but not following through, tired of procrastinating and never taking action, tired of feeling so unsupported and not having anyone that could really push us through. That is what this membership is all about. So what you're going to get is you're going to get a one-on-one accountability partner. So this person is the one that's going to check in on you on a weekly basis or on a daily basis. It's up to you guys how you want to coordinate your check-ins. We will also do bi-weekly meetings all together as a whole group. So every other week we'll be checking in, talking about goals and progress and things that are going wrong, any challenges that are going through, and it gets you a chance to be able to help get help from the community and get help from me. So this is a perfect place to really get that accountability and really get that support and structure that you are craving in your life. And then you will also get a 6-week course on how to actually go from planning to executing, from just overthinking to actually just doing. So I'm so excited for this to launch. We are launching very soon in the summer, so if you are interested in joining the waiting list, the link to that will be down in the description below. So once the door closes for the waiting list, then we will open the doors for the actual membership, and there will only be 6 slots open for it. So once you're in, you're locked in on that price forever, and then after that, we'll open it up to the public, but the price will only increase because value that you're getting will only reflect the price that it's going to be. So just know that it's going to be an incredible deal, and I'm so excited to get this thing going. So if you want to sign up for the membership waiting list, the link to that will be down in the description below and pinned in the comments. So let's go ahead and get started on the main content of this video. Okay. So number one, how to stop overthinking your potential. Isn't that the freaking worst, right? You know you have something great, you know you have something to offer, you know that you can do this, and somehow you are over analyzing, you're overthinking, you're stopping yourself from actually ever getting to the point where you want to be, right? So over analyzing your steps isn't going to help you take control of the situation any better. Overanalyzing your steps is not going to help you take control of this narrative any better. It's not going to help you take control of your situation any better. In fact, you're not controlling any narrative, because there's no narrative that you're putting out. You're constantly just in the planning stage, and you're constantly stuck there, just thinking, getting stuck at the point where you need to take action because of all the what ifs. Because of all the what ifs that play in your head, right? And we know these what ifs of, what if I fail? What if they laugh? What if I'm embarrassed? What if I'm not good enough? What if I'm just talking to myself? What if no one shows up? Like, all of these what ifs start to play out right before we have to take action, right before when we actually have to show up for ourselves, for whatever goals that you're thinking, right? Whether it's, I want to launch a business, I want to pay off debt, I want to finally lose all this weight. When it's actually time to do all of those things, we come short of it. We are so good at like planning it out, of like, I'm gonna wear these outfits on these days, I bought this gym membership, it's gonna be really cute, I'm gonna get a second job, or I've finally settled on a brand name and it's time for me to launch my first product. Like, we plan, but then right before we get on stage, right before we make the first move, it's like, oh, hold up. Is this actually what I want to put out in the world? Is this actually what I want to do? And that is such a hard place to be at, when you're constantly being the only person that's standing in the way. It's not anyone else's fault but your own. You're literally standing in the way of your own dreams because of your over-analyzing thoughts. And mind you, I am an overthinker as well, okay? I overthink everything. Even this membership that I'm trying to launch, I am overthinking it. I'm overthinking the name. I'm overthinking the content. I'm overthinking, like, is this going to be enough? Is this going to be good? Is anyone going to show up? Is anyone going to buy into it? All of these what ifs play into it. But if you, sorry to say this, but if you never try, you'll never know, right? So the other part of overthinking is that you need to stop trying to prove to others, and you need to stop trying to prove mostly to yourself. Right? Because when we play into these narratives of, I'm not good enough, this is not good enough, this is not good, I'm not this, I'm not that, I'm blah 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 blah, it's kind of like this belief system, right? You believe that your stuff is so bad that no one's going to show up for it, so what's the point of doing it? And that is a thought that you don't need to prove. You don't have to believe that that's true. So think of it like your negative side and your positive side, right? Your positive side is, oh my gosh, like, this is gonna be the greatest thing you've ever put out. This is gonna go amazing. You're gonna get it right from the get-go. You're just gonna get it right. You're gonna get it right. Versus the bad side, the negative side, being like, oh my god, who do you think you are? Why do you think you can accomplish this? What, like, no one's gonna watch this. No one's gonna see this. No one's gonna like it. No one's gonna buy into it. Who do you think you are to be doing this stuff? This is not going to happen to you. You don't have to buy into whatever your negative side is saying. You don't have to prove that side that it's true. And by proving it is not doing it at all. Not posting it, not launching it, not stepping into it. You end up having a Stockholm syndrome in your safe zone. So our safe zone, right, is supposed to be comforting. It's supposed to be loving. It's supposed to be a place where we fall back to when so much chaos is happening. But what happens when you fall back into your comfort zone and it's all just negative? It's all just bad things. It's all these what ifs, these things these negative things that you tell yourself. You end up having Stockholm syndrome in your comfort zone because it's not even comfort. You're relying on bad habits. You're relying on things that aren't making a positive impact in your life, because the actual positive things that would make a good impact in your life is, you know, going to the gym, it's paying off your debt, it's launching this business, it's whatever goal you want. Those are the positive things, but you fall back into all of these bad habits. You have Stockholm syndrome. And if you don't know what Stockholm syndrome is, it basically means that you just love the bad drama. You are in love with the negativity. So think about it. Why, if you hate so much where you are at, why do you find comfort in it? Why do you fall back on it? Why is the other side uncomfortable and not the things that are actually making you feel uncomfortable? Why not the things that are actually ruining your life, not the ones that are comfortable? Why is that the comfort zone and not the other thing? Question it. Question these things. I don't find my space a comfort zone at all. I feel like I at some point I had Stockholm syndrome, because I'm like, oh, whatever, you know, it is what it is with the world. I'm just gonna stay here in my little bubble. And it's like, no, I want more out of this, because I feel like I've outgrew this place, right? So now that I've got you questioning your comfort zone, how do you step out of your bubble? How do you start taking risks, right? So going from the planning stage to actually executing. How can I get you to actually walk out the door? Risk is exposing yourself to danger, and not in danger of, you know, you're going to die or you're going to get really, really hurt. Danger of being torn apart by criticism of your family, friends, acquaintances, and even yourself. That is the danger that you feel stepping outside of your comfort zone, is those criticisms, those negativity, danger of committing social suicide and ruining your reputation because you wanted to try something out and you wanted to try having a better life than what you're currently having. The only reason something feels like a risk is because you don't know what the outcome is going to look like. If I told you, hey, eat 100 sugar cookies every single day for the rest of your life, you will know what the outcome is going to look like. And that's not really a risk, because you understand what the negative things are. But if I told you, hey, post 100 content in one entire month and see where your life would be, and you would be like, oh my gosh, that is the scariest thing ever, because I don't know where my life would be. I don't know if I'll have more eyes on me. I don't know if I'll have a successful business. I wouldn't even know how to run $1 million business. I wouldn't know what to do with all of this attention. Like, that seems scary to me, because you just don't understand the outcomes, because the outcomes can vary. When you eat 100 sugar cookies, there's only one outcome. Well, two actually. Well, yeah, it's like two side by side things will happen. You know, you'll get really fat and you could die from getting diabetes or just not having a good nutrition. So you know what the outcomes are like when it's all the bad stuff, but when it's all the good stuff, whoa. We've never stepped into this territory before. We don't know what's going to happen. And that is the danger that you feel of stepping into an abyss and not seeing what's in front of you, and having to rely on your intuition that what you are doing is good enough. And you're going to have to follow your intuition through all of this fog until you get to the other side. Can you trust yourself to be able to get to the other side? That's another thing. Can you trust yourself that you'll make the right decisions, that you will get to the other side of things? So how to start taking risks, right? You start by surrounding yourself by people who already have it. So like I said, taking a risk is not knowing what the outcome is going to look like. But when you have this mentality of, if they can have it, why can't I? It starts to help you shift your mindset of, oh, this is the outcome. This is what could possibly happen to me if I continue in the path that I'm in, and I kind of like it. I kind of want it. This is a great life. This is amazing. Like, I love what they have. I'm inspired by it. I'm motivated by it. You start by surrounding yourself by the people who have what you have. So they always say, right, you are who you surround yourself with. And why not start watching videos of it? Why not start making your algorithm just feed you the content of those type of people? Why not read books, podcasts, videos, communities, just anyone that has what you want to help you fix that reality of, I'm going to fail to I'm going to succeed, because I see the success. It can happen. It's living right in front of me. I hear it all the time. I see it all the time. I read it about it all the time. It starts to shift that reality of yours from, I'm going to fail to, I'm going to win. And everything just starts to become more and more exciting, because once you start going through your progress, you start to pinpoint where those people were to where you are now, and you're like, okay, I know I'm in the right path, type of thing. So how to finally start today and stop wasting time, okay? Today is the day. I promise you, today is the day that you're gonna get started. So how I stopped wasting my time and how I finally just got myself motivated to become a YouTube content creator was that I became desperate to stop escaping my reality. And by escaping, I mean doing just these low dopamine hitting activities, like scrolling on my phone for hours on end, watching movies, watching shows, just reading things that don't benefit me, watching podcasts that don't benefit me in any type of way, talking to people who are toxic and just time wasters. I wanted to stop escaping my reality. Once I actually put the phone down, okay? Put the phone down after this. Once I actually put the phone down and I checked around me and I was like, oh shit, what have I done? That is when it became a reality check. That's when I was like, okay, Geraldine, like, we need to get this ball rolling. Because not only was I seeing people online getting what I have, I was taking a look at what I have, and I didn't even feel envious of my own things. I was like, this is not the life that I want to live. Absolutely not. And then that is when I became desperate to escape my reality. Because I'm like, I'm going to spend more time off of my phone than I am on it. Because if I spend more time on my phone, the less time I'll have to actually work for a life that I don't feel like I want to escape from it. In fact, I want to live in it. Because think about it. When you are in a roller coaster, when you are on a roller coaster, do you get on your phone and scroll on social media? No, you wait for hours in that line to enjoy those 20 seconds. Okay, those 20 seconds of a ride. And you're present. You're having the most fun you've ever had. You're yelling, you're screaming, you're laughing. You're like, oh my gosh, this is so much fun. You're so present and in the moment that you forget about everything. That is how I wanted my life to look like. Where it could literally feel like Disneyland every single day. That I didn't need to pick up my phone anymore. Whatever's happening online wasn't as much fun as what's happening in front of me. Think of a vacation, right? Wouldn't you want to live a life where every day feels like a vacation? Every day doesn't feel like the same old drag thing? Don't you want to feel free? That's the way that I put it for myself. I'm like, I so badly want to put my phone down. I can't anymore. I want to talk to real people. I don't want to just be having conversations in a comment. I want to be the one to post a really exciting life, not just me scrolling on social media watching everyone else get to have what I want. I became so desperate, and that really kicked my ass to start today. So I really hope that after this you put the phone down and take a peek as to what is around you. If you're surrounded by mess, if you're surrounded by toxic people, if you're surrounded by a job that you hate, a car you don't like, an apartment that doesn't bring you any happiness, I hope you put that phone down and it puts you to work. I hope you changed your mindset and you're like, oh, that's it. Like, I need to start watching more videos of Giraldi. I need to start watching more videos of the people who have what I want, because I am so done living this life. I'm so done being broke. I'm so done being fat. I'm so done being poor. I'm like, let me get up and fold my clothes right now real quick. So to recap a little bit on today's video. So number one, how to stop overthinking your potential is that overanalyzing isn't going to help you to control the situation any better. It's just not. And you have Stockholm syndrome on your comfort zone, because why are you okay with living with the bad instead of the good? It's giving Stockholm syndrome, okay? You love the bad. You are at peace with your bad. How to start taking risks. Risks is just exposing yourself to danger. And what is danger? Danger is not knowing what the outcome is going to look like. So once you start stepping into the world of people who have what you want, then you'll start to realize that the danger is not really, the risk is not really a danger. It's just a strategy that you need to have in order to win the game. And lastly, how to stop finally wasting your time and how to start today. Bitch, let me tell you, put the phone down. It's literally the phone. My mom was right. It was the phone. Put the phone down after this, or maybe watch more video. But put the phone down, take a look at your reality, make a list of the shit that you need to get done, and let's get this going, okay? Let's get this rolling. So please comment down below what is the first thing you're gonna do after you put this phone down. Also, click the link in the description below. Click the link that's pinned in the comments to sign up for the waiting list, because if you need accountability, and you need structure and you need support, the Studio of Self got you. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you